In this episode of Akram's Ideas, I'm going to share with you my Easter Spring Dress 2017 project, so stay tuned! Hello and welcome. I'm Akram Burris, and you're watching Akram's Ideas, bringing creative and crazy ideas to life. Happy Easter, everyone! And today is the day that I reveal my Easter Spring Dress 2017 project. But before I get too much into that, I just want to give a big shout out to Judas D, who helped me co-host the Easter Spring Dress 2017 sew-along, and to all the amazing makes that you guys have been posting out there. From Instagram to the blogs to YouTubes, I am just overwhelmed by the amount of participation and creativity that you guys have shown. I've been posting and sharing lots of the makes out there on Instagram, and next week I'll be posting sort of a movie montage of all the makes that I've come across. And if you want to be sure to have a photo in that montage, put a link to your make either here in the comments below or over on my blog, Akram's Ideas. You can also follow me at Akram's Ideas on Instagram and send me a message, or just tag me in your upload, which is what I've been doing a lot on Instagram. Tag me and the Easter Spring Dress 2017 hashtag, and I'll try to get all those pictures together and make a full little montage. So stay tuned for that. Let's talk about my Easter Spring Dress 2017 project, which, as you may have recalled, I was using the Tracy Reese Vogue 1397 pattern. And when I originally announced what project I was going to be doing, I couldn't decide whether I was going to be making a pink or a blue dress. And I let you guys vote, and it was really close. But blue finally won out, and this is the final dress here. Let's talk a little bit about the construction of this dress. It took me quite a while. I wasn't expecting the pattern. It seemed pretty straightforward, so I wasn't expecting as many problems as I had. Now, one of the biggest problems, well, one of the problems that I knew I was going to do at the beginning is that I would have to grade between sizes, because the bust size is smaller than the waist size, so I had to grade out to the waist side. Which wasn't a big issue. I did that on a lot of patterns, so that worked. But the bodice itself gave me such grief. In fact, I ended up making 4 different muslins. And the big problem with this, and even still, is that the neckline is just so wide across my shoulders. I even added some fabric to it to bring it in more on the shoulders. I've still got a lot of fabric right here if I try to pull in the shoulders more. So I played around with how to fix that, but I just couldn't figure it out. I almost feel like I need some neckline darts here to actually pull it in more, but then I thought it would change the look of the dress. So I wasn't really sure, and I just left it as is. The same thing, if I turn her around here, with the back of the dress, is that it's got this low v-neck, which again is kind of a lot of fabric, and it just kind of sags a whole lot. I'm not really sure. It is faced and the whole dress is fully lined, so I'm just not sure how to have addressed that any better. After 4 tries, I was like, the last one, it's do or die kind of time. So that's how the situation with the collar neckline ended up. The other big problem that I had was the sleeves. Now, in most instances, I have to increase the width of the sleeve to get it around my arm, but these sleeves fit perfectly. What happened is that there wasn't enough fabric on the pull, so I couldn't actually lift my arms. So I did have to address that. The easiest way to fix that problem was to take a sleeve pattern that I had that already fit and then modify it for this sleeve, which increased the fabric along the sleeve hole so that it had more stretch. But it's still not perfect. I feel like I could have more mobility in the sleeves, but overall it works. So the sleeves turned out fairly successful. The neckline is still a big issue, and I'm not really sure how to fix that at the moment. The other alteration that I made to this dress is that the dress is unfinished, meaning all the raw edges remained on the dress, and it was sort of a style feature, and I just didn't like that. So I went ahead and finished the neckline, the sleeves, as well as the bottom skirt. Now the bottom skirt as well as the lining, I just did a basic hem, just a fold over hem. I did it at 5/8 and then again another 5/8. So that it became, I guess, 1 1/4 inch hem there on the skirt. For the sleeve and the neckline, I made bias tape out of this fabric so that it matched. This light color blue and deep blue, I didn't have any bias tape that I thought would match perfectly. So I went ahead and made my own bias tape. And if you're interested in a tutorial on how to make bias tape, it's actually very, very easy. So let me know in the comments below if you're interested in me making a little tutorial. Like I said, it's fairly easy, and I plan on making more bias tape for myself for different projects. This is the first time I've done it, and I was very impressed with how it turned out. So I went ahead and just used bias tape around the collar and the sleeves to finish it up and give it a nicer, clean look. The last thing this dress featured, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but a little ribbon casing at the back. I thought that that was going to be somewhat difficult, but it was actually super easy, and I really like how the ribbon in the back helps tuck in the dress a little bit. With all my editing and changes of the dress, I feel like it's a little loose, but overall it works out really well. I really like the color of this dress, and I like how I styled it, even though this is a modern pattern, with all the accessories that I paired with it in the pictures. I really feel that it gave it a very classic vintage look, which is exactly what I was going for when coming up with this Easter spring dress project. Now, lastly, I actually have some more of this blue fabric left. I'm really impressed with that. I have about maybe a little less than 2 yards. So if you have a good idea of what I should make with that, again, let me know in the comments below, because I'm really actually in love with this blue fabric right now. So I think it's really lovely. Like I said, it's not the best make, and I do have some neckline collar issues, but I'm overall really, really happy that I managed to get this dress done and it worked out as well as it did. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Akram's Ideas, and if you did, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to follow Akram's Ideas on social media and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching!